In this video, I'm going to give you an insight into what a $60,000 per month portfolio actually looks like. Now, many of these systems are actually completely automated. Our lead generation, if you've seen from my previous videos with a hyper personalization engine, that's automated, right? We're not actually having to physically do too much here. This is a portfolio of diversified automated services. And I'm going to explain to you why we do it like this, how it works, what each of these things mean, and the reason behind why we do this. Now, you may have heard in previous videos, or maybe you've seen some stuff on Facebook or Instagram or within our world. Maybe you're on our email list and you're in that community or a WhatsApp community. Really what we do is we have these services and they are automated, pre-built services. It's the ultimate stack, essentially. They are extremely diversified, not only in amongst themselves. So not only do we have 6 models here, there's actually a few additional add-ons, which makes it about 7 or 8 models. But within these models, they're also very diversified. So this becomes an extremely stable base because you see, so many people out there. I've been in this industry for almost a decade now, and I've seen it so many times. People come and go. The people you see doing massive numbers, screaming and shouting about massive numbers, they disappear, right? After 2 years, they're gone. You never hear from them again. I can think of 10 names that I've been looking at their content of, and they're gone. They're not there anymore. They're not doing what they were doing. But yet they were talking about $300,000 months and all that kind of stuff. That's not really the way we wanted to build. We wanted to build diversified, where we know every single month we've got the revenue coming in. It's extremely profitable. It doesn't require huge stacks of our time. We're not tied to a desk, because honestly, that's the last thing I wanted. I didn't want to be tied to a desk. I did not want to be answering messages or on calls all the time. I didn't want any of that. We live on an equestrian estate now in Scotland. It is not the place for meetings, right? It's not the place where I want to be sitting in front of on a Zoom call all day long. We're here for the outdoors, right? That's the reality. We couldn't do this, right? If I had to be physically present in a certain location, I couldn't live on an equestrian estate. I couldn't do it. So we built the business the way we wanted to live our life. So let me give you some insight into this. First of all, you have the AI agency. Now, that is a process where we can go to any business, a barbershop, it could be a restaurant, it could be an accountant, it could be anything. And instead of charging them $15,000 to build a website, which you might think that's crazy, what a crazy number. No, I've seen it. I know someone that charges $18,000 for a single website. We charge $97 per month, right? Compare that to those big numbers. But we're like the landlord. We get paid every single month. Like the electricity bill, they cannot turn it off because their business flows through the website. It's a must-have. So we build the websites, we host them, and they pay $97 per month. They pay Wix, the website builder, $67, I think it is per month, 60, 65, somewhere about there, just for the platform to build their own website. Or they could just come to us and pay $97 per month and we'll build it for them. We'll even give them add-ons, upsells, chatbots, voice, as you'll see here, and it makes it even sweeter. Then we've got the AI-powered follow-up agency. This is a model where we maximize the lifetime value of every customer. So we plug it into, let's say, a med spa, right? A Botox appointment is $500 per appointment usually. If we can get that customers to come in 2 more times over the course of a year, then we have tripled the value of that customer. Yeah, tripled it. So we install that system. Again, what do we charge? $97 a month. The AI voice system. So instead of them paying $25,000 for a receptionist, we can actually install an entire receptionist or an AI employee into their business to answer those calls. Think about it, right? If it's a roofer, for example, if they miss 5 calls per week, that's 20 calls per month. One of those 20 could be a prospect who is actually going to deal or close. That could be $20,000 in revenue every month. That's almost $250,000 in revenue lost every single year simply because they're missing calls. We solve that with an employee, an AI employee. Again, what do we charge? $97, $297, somewhere around about there per month. AI chatbots converting website leads into revenue, booking appointments, things like that, maximizing their traffic. AI review management, I do not step foot anywhere until I've read the reviews, right? If I'm not looking at the reviews from 6 months ago, like a hotel. I'm looking at the reviews of the last 3 weeks. I've seen so many examples where the reviews, there was 800 4-star reviews for a nice hotel, or 5-star reviews, and then they were all 12 months ago though, and the recent ones say that it's dated, no longer current. Things looking tired, right? It changes your opinion about actually going there. But had the reviews been good and current, I would have gone there. Same with electricians and plumbers. I hired an electrician because of the reviews. It's very important. So we install a system that basically maximizes the number of reviews every single customer gets, every single business gets on autopilot. Every customer that comes in gets review notifications, and we nurture that and we turn that into repeat visits, loyalty programs, things like that. Finally, we have digital course in a day, one of my favorite models. If you look at Kajabi, Teachable, Mighty Networks, they cost a fortune now. Honestly, Teachable, I think they're now at $400 per month. Kajabi probably is not far off that, just to host the course, just to host it. With the digital course in a day, what we do is we can build a course for a coach, creator, digital product creator in a single day. Not some generic ebook type thing. I'm talking about a next level, expert level course in 24 hours with all the templates, everything. And we do it and host it, $97 per month. Think about how much of a better deal that is, right? And once they get their students on the platform, they're not gonna leave. It's a hassle to leave because their student experience is there. So if they stop paying you, the student experience is wiped, right? The thing is paused, the platform's paused, and the customers can't log in anywhere. That's not a good look, right? So they make sure you're paid. So basically you have all these, once you get these to 10K per month each, we're not trying to go to $1 million businesses, each one of these. No, just simply get to 10K per month. That's it. 100 customers on an extremely low cost offer with a no-brainer value stack. Like $97 per month to get an entire course and to host it when it costs $400 just to host it elsewhere. Of course they're going to go for that. Of course you can get 100 of those, right? But it's so diversified. They're not going to cancel on you. Your churn's going to be really low. So you end up stacking these on top of each other and creating this extremely powerful business model, a portfolio that pays you every month. Yet you don't have to worry about dealing with the customers and the clients and all that kind of stuff because all of this is pre-built. And that's essentially what a $60,000 per month, pretty automated business portfolio actually looks like. This is with our lab license, right? All of our lab license holders can take all these pre-built systems and sell them tomorrow, building their income sources, right, within their business. So if you want to know how to generate leads, check out my last video, the last one I just posted, about how we book 10 sales calls per week for these models using hyper personalization. Very, very powerful, very, very automated. And that's it. That's what a $60,000 per month portfolio actually looks like. If you enjoyed this content, make sure you like the video, leave me a comment for any feedback that you have, and of course, as ever, make sure you subscribe to the channel.